Hey, it's Coach Jeremy here with Red Hawk Coaching and the Explode program. And in this next module, we're going to focus on how to create labels and filters. One of the biggest challenges that you can have as a business owner is staying organized. And that's exactly what labels and filters will do for your email. So let's dive into this module and let's get your business organized starting today. Hey, it's Coach Jeremy here, and we're going to dive into creating labels and filters for your Gmail account. Now, this is really important. One of the challenges I find with a lot of real estate agents is staying organized with their email communication. And Gmail provides a couple tools that will really help you keep organized throughout the transaction. Whether you use it for transaction or prospects or whatever you may be using the filters for. Sometimes I even use filters to get spam email out of my inbox. And so today I'm going to focus on sharing with you how you would set up a label for maybe buyer side transactions, and then how to set up a label nested underneath that for a particular property that you're working, and then how to make sure that the emails from that particular client are filtered into the appropriate label. So you're going to go to settings at the top, and this is make sure you're in your G Suite account. You're going to click on settings and then click on see all settings. And you'll see all the customizations that you can do in Gmail. There are a lot. We're going to focus in this module on labels and filters. So my recommendation is first to create your labels. So you're going to scroll down and you're going to see the opportunity right here. You're going to have all the labels that you have. And then if you want to create a new label, click on create a new label. And this one's going to be buyer side transactions. All right. I'm not going to nest this. This is going to be a top level label. I'm going to create it. And on the left-hand side, you can see buyer side transactions has been created. Well, I'm now going to create another label because right now I'm working on 1234 Main Street. Right now, this one I am going to list under buyer side transactions. And I may have another label called seller side transactions or lease transactions. I think you get the idea. It's just a way to stay organized. I'm going to create that. So my labels are now created. If you look on the left-hand side, you can see buyer side transaction or 1234 Main Street. Now, obviously, there's nothing in there yet. Okay. So we've got those created. Now we're going to go create a filter. Now, let's say we have our client's email address and we want to make sure that's being put into the right folder so I can easily go pull that information. Then what I would do is go to settings, see all settings. I'm going to go to filters and blocked addresses. By the way, you can block people from actually sending you email if you get too many or you just don't like the person. You can block their addresses as well. You can see I use lots and lots of filters, and it keeps my inbox clean. So if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I can create a new filter, and I'm going to say my client, and I'm just using my personal email address here is this person here. All right, so that's my client. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to create filter. Now you can add a bunch of other things, but we're just focusing on if this person emails me, I want it to be in that folder. So it's a pretty general filter. So I'm going to create a filter. I have all different things that I can do with it. Now, some people will choose to skip the inbox and archive it. I would not recommend that because then it's almost like you don't even see it unless you click on your folder. I wouldn't mark it as read. I would, possibly star it so that it stands out, so that if an email comes in, you can see, okay, this one's important. So maybe I do that, and then I'm going to apply the label, and then I'm going to go look for that label. So we've got buyer side transactions. I don't want it to go in there. I want it to go into that folder for 1234 Main Street. All right. Now, if I look down, there's all different things you can do with those emails. I'm going to choose not to do anything else. I'm going to apply it though, because it says there's already 8 matching conversations. So I've already got 8 emails that are in my inbox or have been archived that match that conversation. And when they say conversation, they're saying it's related to this email up here. Okay. All right. And I just lost that. So let's go back. I'm going to recreate that. So filters and blocked addresses. I'm going to scroll down. create a new filter. I'm going to put in the address. I'm going to create the filter. I'm going to star it because it's important. I'm going to apply the label, and it's going to be that 1234 Main Street. I'm also going to apply the filter to the 8 matching conversations, and then I'm going to create the filter. All right, so what happens here now is if I go over to 1234 Main Street, you can see it may take a second for that filter to refresh. There we go. So all those emails that were tied to that email address are now inside 1234 Main Street. All right, so that's a quick and simple way. I just wanted to show you how you can use labels. And oftentimes you're going to start with those first and then create the filters and tell Gmail what you specifically want to do with those emails. And this will help you stay organized, and especially with compliance with a lot of real estate brokerages, they're going to ask for emails once the file is complete, and you'll have them all nicely sorted into one folder ready to go. So as soon as you start making those connections with your clients, get those filters labels set up, and then followed by the filters. If you have any questions, go inside of our Facebook group and post there. Either I or somebody in that group will connect with you to be able to answer more questions on labels and filters. And I hope this, and I trust that this will help you stay more organized as a business owner. It might not seem like it's that important right now, yet as you start getting busier in your business and you have several transactions going on at one time, being organized is really important. So if you can start doing that by building your systems now, it's really going to help you down the road as you start taking on more customers and clients. Have a great day, and I look forward to joining you in the next module.